Welcome to Delaney's Space. Are you about to embark on the writing of your thesis for your master's or PhD archaeological degree? Do you plan on writing a book in a similar vein? If this is the case, then the Sargon application may be useful to you. Sargon will help you organize your objects and related information and create a bibliography in a standard format. Sargon is a standalone application running on Windows 7 and newer. No installation required. In fact, I would encourage you to copy the Sargon application file into your PhD project folder, thus placing everything relating to your PhD in one place. Any future projects could have a copy of Sargon in their project folder too. Perhaps your project folder is on a memory stick. Sargon is happy to run from there. When you first click Save, a data file is created in the same folder as Sargon. For clarity, the data file is named sargonsdatafile.sargon. Let's add an object's details by clicking New. Type in the name of our object, Lewis Chessmen. You can click Save at any time. Click Edit to continue editing. Clicking Cancel will cancel any changes. New, Edit, and Cancel are common to all items in Sargon. The buttons know which tab is visible. Let's continue with editing our object. Pressing the Tab key will navigate to the next field. As you can see, the type list is empty. It is up to you to populate this list and other lists with content. Click the Types tab. Do not worry about saving your object. It will be there when you return. Click on New and add a name, for example, statue. Click the Object tab. The type list is now populated with your type. Add a year from 1150. Add a year to 1175. Select AD from the lists. These lists can be changed by clicking on Maintenance followed by the Eras tab. The Find Spot, Original Location and Current Location lists are maintained by clicking the Locations tab. To add an image, you can click on Import to display an open dialog box, or you can simply click and drag into the space provided. The Culture list is maintained under the Cultures tab. The Ruler list is maintained under the Historical Figures tab. Add a ruler by clicking New. Go to Ethnicities to manage the ethnicity list. Note that website addresses and website names can be assigned to a ruler. As before, to add an image, we can click on Import or use Drag and Drop. Rulers and objects can have many images. Additional object images are found in the Images tab within the Objects tab. We can drag and drop additional images into Sargon or use the Import button as before. The position of the images can be changed by clicking and dragging. The first image is the primary image. We can further manage images in the Main Images tab. Select an image and click Edit. We can now give the image a name and assign an object and/or a ruler. There is also a comment box. Click on the image to reveal another dialog. Within this dialog box, we can zoom using the scale bar or by pressing the Control key and rotating the mouse wheel. There is also an export button to export the image. Click on the Historical Figures tab, then its Images tab to see the newly assigned images. We can store additional comments for an object in the Comments tab. click on New within the Comments tab to add a comment and the person associated with it. We can include an inscription under the Inscription tab. We can choose script, type and position, as well as original text, translation and comments. The lists for inscription script, type and position are managed in the Inscriptions tab. We can assign an historical event to an object. Click New and select an object and an event from the drop-down list. The event list is maintained from the Events tab. The new event will be present in the drop-down list. We can assign additional locations to an object within the Associated Places tab. Select an object and a location from the drop-down lists. Book lists are managed in the Books tab. Click New, then provide a name, year and place. We can assign authors to books by clicking the Authors tab. Select a book and author from the lists. Click on the People tab to maintain the author list. Choose Is Editor and the Author Sort Order. Finally, let's go to the Bibliographies tab to assign an object to a book. As before, click New and select an object and book from the drop-down lists. Then add the page number. Reports are found under the Reports tab. Select the objects we want to include in a report. Let's create an object detail report. Here is an example of a detail report containing more complete information. Let's create a bibliography report. This version of the report includes error messages to aid the user in the creation of their bibliography. Thank you for listening to a Delaney's Space presentation. If you are interested in purchasing Sargon, please message me on sargon@delaneys.space.